Buh. Good morning, wakey wakey. It's time for stream. I took a nap. I took an hour-long nap. I have so much energy. I'm so powerful right now. Boy. I thought ad redeem would be funny. And then people could use their points to be like, hey, I want to watch an ad now, so while I go to the bathroom or something. Hello, Captain Erica. Hello, Boar. Hello, Leah. Hello, Dragon. Did I miss anybody? Is that everybody? Dragon D. Exactly. The Dragon D's nuts. Sorry, I had to do it. I'm legally required. Same with the I hardly know her jokes. It's part of my contract with Twitch.television. But I done did it. I survived another day of work, so that's pretty cool. Oh, you prefer Elite? Got it. I will forget, but I got it. Oh, Big EP. I mean, what's the worst that could happen if you just fell asleep in your office? What's the worst that could happen, Captain Erica? Fair. You got it, Mr. Elite. Man, I'm going to be streaming every day for like the next 2 weeks, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to be freaking loving it. Since I don't have D&D on Saturday, I get to stream. I don't know, boy. You're going to have to figure that out for yourself. Welcome back, Miss Leah. I should get the YouTube music. It would give me a lot more musical options for stream. Oh, is that normal tea or is that the gamer tea? Is that the gamer subs tea? I heard they have tea now. Yeah, I usually use Spotify, but there's some songs on YouTube that aren't on Spotify. Exactly. It's got this covers. Bai Lao Chun. I don't know what that means, but it sounds exotic. No, my luck, that just means green tea in Chinese. Loose leaf green tea. I got it right in one. It's like, oh, that sounds fancy. It is Chinese for green tea. What do you mean peeps are screaming in your ear? I'm not screaming. Who's screaming at you, little bud? Ooh, fancy. Well, anyway, today, because I've been having some fun doing some little painterly stuff using Photopea, I did the little channel points thing, which looks really nice down there at the bottom of the screen. I did those little sub badges, and we have a new follow notification with the bell I drew. And I thought, what if I kept this train going? I'm having fun right now. What if I kept doing it? I used to do this sort of stuff a lot. Used to get line art from like mangas and stuff and fill them in and whatnot. It was really fun. rose tea. What do you mean? I would never kiss a big sexy man. I would never do such a thing unless, however, comma. Here, let's get it set up. I need to grab Photopea. I use Photopea because it's like other like Adobe Photoshop, but it's free, and free is the best flavor. Oh, all right. If they're busy though, let them do their stuff. Of course. Is that better? I end up turning stuff up when I'm on my own. Oh no. My Oshi went live. My Kami Oshi is live. What am I supposed to do? Heck you for streaming when I stream. How could you do this to me, ma'am? Kami. Kami. It means my absolute favorite is streamer. How could she do this to me? Uh, you're Kami Oshi. Like that. I didn't mean to hit the backslash when I was pressing enter. I curse my fat fingers. Then we go to this tab. B. B. Okay. Here we go. All I did was make circle. Yeah. Kami is in God. That's where the VTuber fans get it. It comes from idol culture over in Le Japan. Oh, you thought I was being a red-blooded American who didn't like them commies. Is that it? Is that what you were thinking? Here, I need to be just a little bigger. There we go. Now I'm the right size. I'm so big. And then we put the chat there. Helios, or do I chant Castaway? Helios, 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 Helios. I feel like I should be saying more spell words. I feel like I should be over like Avada Kedavra. Oh, it's toxic. Toxic, 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 toxic. Yeah, I think most Americans don't understand what like basic communism is, so they think it all bad. But it not. Anyway, I said I would do art, so let's start with the art. Let's see here. We need layer, layer, layer. I hardly know her. I'm not going to get into the social benefits or disadvantages thereof with communism. First, I need big circle. We're going to start. I'll trim it up in a second. I just need to throw in flats. Big flat. This will be the brim of the hat. We're drawing my new hat. We're making references for Miss Katia for my next outfit, which I'll be getting for Halloween. I had wanted to get Gannon to do the design, but he is very busy. It's too bad. Because his art is really good. He did my profile picture. Huh? Toxic, toxic, toxic. Oh, no worries. I appreciate you being around here at all, Captain Erica. Wait, if I click this one, and then I click this and go like this, and then I click this, and then I do that again. Now we got a big oval. It's a little rough, but that's fine. If anything, that's better. Then I need to go with my eraser tool. Hello, Toxic. How are you doing? All right. Have fun at work. Have fun at work, Elite. I need my eraser. Why can't I erase? Oh, I need to select, deselect. That's the issue. Then we need to go like this, and put in a little notch. There's that. I don't know. I'm not the best at this, but I'm trying. Then we're going to take our burn tool. This is my favorite tool. This is my favorite. It's my Mick favorite. Then we'll go like this here. A little there. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do lots. What you got here? I said hello to you, Mr. Toxic. I said hello. I'm a professional. I work here. Chotto. Chotto. I'm sorry. Now I need this to get big. Be big. Oh, darn it. I can't catch the corner or it'll cause an issue. Smudge that all up. like this right here. Wow. Don't. Oh no. I'm dying. It just does that sometimes. Don't worry about it. It's probably because I'm leaned forward, very focused. Then we take the eraser. We want to take just a little off here. And erase where I caught the edge. Oh, Four talks about us off stream. They like us. They really like us. We're pretty cool, aren't we, Miss Leah? We might be the coolest people here. Here, now I need that burn tool again. I gotta get this corner a bit. There, that's good. Now if I just do that, I get a good idea of what the brim's looking like. That's good for the moment. Because then above the brim, we need to start the hat. Now we take this. No, we take this, the paintbrush. And we're just going to go like this. Then we're going to go at an angle, another angle. It doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be all frumpily. Like this kinda. Take the eraser, make it really big. Let's hide that for a second. Then we take this brush and we come like this. We just need a good general shape. And then there'll be a frumple. Kind of like that. There we go. Something like that. Then we come over here. No, that's brush. I need a eraser. And we got to sharpen the end. Take this down back that way again. There we go. Then we come like this over the bottom. So we can take the fill bucket and just boop, boop, boop. There we go. That's the general shape. Then we have to shade in. Oh. Oh, toxic boars leaving. Boars leaving. Give us the hot scoop. Give us all the details. Toxic over let know I would like to live. Get like nice shadows going there. Then I need to widen this even further and then come back again and then repeat one more time. Something like that. That's good general shape. It's not the best, But I got other references as well. Now we take this and make it really big. And we start just shaking the whole thing. Nope, messed it up. I shook too quickly. Shake that. Then we grab over here and shake it some more. Shake, 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 senora. And then we grab and we pull this over. Oh, too much. Okay, I don't like that crumple there, so we're going to take the eraser and we're just going to pare down the hat shape a bit. Z. Control Z. Then we take this burn tool and we just do that. Then we make it really small. And we got to zoom in now. So there's the first point. So it comes to here. Nope, too big. Oh, now I can't find it. It's too small. Then we put a third frumple right there. Then we come in around arcing to the other side and we get here. Keep that line going and darken it a bit. Then we up, up, up. So we want to make that kind of fold on itself. So we got to give it some definite shape there. And then come in and give this sort of back shadow to it. Then we take our brush and we give some white. And we're going to want this at a low opacity. And we just want to lighten here. Lighten here. Lighten. And there, take the eraser and hit. So I get any that went over. Then we make this smaller. And we just lighten up, Johnny. And now we just start pushing and pulling with the smudge tool. So we start by smudging that out. Nope, I don't want to hit that line just yet. See, this is why I call it painting, though, in Photoshop. Because you're pushing and pulling the pigments around. And there we go. Keep that hat rumply. And then we go over here and we do the same, going down. Get your light spot. No, I need that bigger now. Big enough to get all of the line in one go and just start fading them till it's not that noticeable directly. Get there. Get up there. Get there. And we have a 3-dimensional shape. But we need to make some adjustments still. But it's already starting to read. I need to make this light spot less prominent. And if we bring back the brim, let's select, grab the brush. We'll need to bring some light over here. Let me think. This is supposed to be like a little ridge in the hat where it's like folded up on itself. Make this even smaller. Even smaller. And just trace the edge there. Hit there. There. Take our burn tool. This one here. And we're just going to take a lighter to it. We're going to hit over here. Then we're going to take the smudge tool. And we slide on up. And we do again over here. Get it nice and fuzzy so it looks like cloth. And then take off our guidelines. There's our initial shape. Maybe the brim should be a little wider though. How's that looking so far though? I think that looks like art. I do find it funny that you can grab the edge and just sweep it over. You can just... Oh, it's struggling. It's struggling to computer. Let's see. If I just click this and make this bigger... That's not bad. I just need to darken here now. Nah, it's fine to be a smaller brim. I say it's fine, but then I keep fiddling with it anyway. Then we take our eraser, make it small, and just tighten that. Make it tight. Then we got to get even smaller, and we got to zoom in, and we got to... There we go. Now we just need to hit here with a bit more burn. So we take the burn tool and we come in and we... Then we take our big smudge tool again. We... And then I need a big eraser to clean up the edge. Then we click this layer and do the same up here where I caught the edge. Ooh. I think that looks properly frumpled and old. Oh, not that one. Take the smudge tool and just whoop, Now we need a new layer. Layer, new, layer, layer, new, layer. Now I need this line here. Perfect. So we want to take our brush. We're going to make it real big. And we're going to do the ribbon. So we go into our color. We need a red, but not like a bright red. We need like a burgundy. And we need this. Then we take our eraser and we trim it. We want to trim this. And I need to hit the brim there too. Now that I'm zoomed in close, I can see. There. Kind of give it like a muffin top shape. B. There we go. Now our first step is for this ribbon, because I want this to match my hair ribbon that I have currently, is we need to give it the right texture to match everything else. So we go like this, and we just give it a good couple of shakes. That fuzzy's the end. And then we can turn that guideline off. Pick up our burn tool. And then we start smudging and smudging and smudging. We go like this till we're about the same size. We push this way. And then we pull this way. No, I don't like that. I think there's just too much dark in it. See, that's too much dark still. What if it looks like this and then we sweep it over? We just sweep through. Then we darken just the end here a bit more. Yeah. And then we take this, we put it back at the like 40-ish%. That's good. make this really small and just throw some white in there. And then do the opposite. Welcome back, Miss Leah. Hat is hatching slowly but surely. Yeah, I'm gonna be a witch for Halloween. That's the plan. I'm gonna be the only witch I know that doesn't own a snake, though. I don't know what it is, but witches, they like their snakes. Here, now I need to take this eraser along the bottom. And just tighten up that line. Wow. Snake. I worked with a bunch of witches at one of my previous jobs. We had 3. Chameleon? Why do you think that? I was aiming for old man vibes, if I'm being so honest. Just kind of grandpa vibes. Fair enough. Not in the wise, in the is not cool way. Okay, now I need this to be really small, and I need to zoom in. Now we make the overlap. Get a couple little wrinkles in there and there, and we'll also pull a little line here. Then we grab our eraser and we just trim up again. Your mom makes hats? Or what do you mean? I don't know many haberdashers. Oh, she's a fashion designer. That's pretty cool. That seems like a cool job. Fade that out again. Push in with this way a little bit. Okay, that's pretty cool. Maybe I should commission her to design my next outfit. I've got my next 2 outfits already planned. After my Halloween witch outfit, I want to do a summer surfer outfit with like the Hawaiian shirt and abs on display. Although it might kill Boar. Oh, I bumped my volume button. So you're saying I couldn't just float her some money over PayPal? And I doubt she'd accept payment in me giving you like a subscription to my channel. That's a joke. I know my channel's not worth that. Not until I get emotes, at least. Oh, so you're saying I could take a bunch of US dollars, put them in an envelope, and just mail them? Would that work? You can only send, not receive. Oh, that's a little weird. Then we need layer, new layer. And up or down? Up or down? Yeah, but trying to do anything as a politician feels like it's near impossible. Not necessarily an excuse, but you know, everyone wants one thing and then they want the other, but the other people don't want that thing or they want something else in return. And it's a lot of trades and nobody gets anything done. Here, put some texture in here. $500,000 people. I mean, at that point, do you really need politicians? Couldn't you just like elect one guy and then have all major decisions just be common consensus on elections as a true democracy as opposed to representative democracy? You can start to guess how my usual D&D campaigns go based off that statement. There, and then we'll go like these, and then we'll stretch them, and we'll stretch them, and then we'll bring the shadow back in. Then we bring in our guideline again, and we grab the eraser, and we just touch up the bottom. And we go up here, and we just whoop. A smooth line. Smooth line. Smooth. We need more red over here. It's too dark now. Oh, I see. Yeah, that sounds like people. They're like, well, the few people that had things just a little bit better during the last guy, so they thought, well, why not just do that again? Surely their brother won't be so bad, smile. But who knows? I like to try and believe that people are better than where they come from. But at the same time, it's like, ooh, that's kind of gross. That feels kind of gross. Then we can shoop the whoop, shoop. Then I need a little more shadow here. Nope. Shaky hand is shaky. Bring in our shadow. Whoop. Okay. I mean, there's a certain level that's understandable of, well, things were all right for me under this person, so why change? It's something I have to think about, like when I go to vote. It's like, well, this might be good for me, but is it good for everyone else? I shouldn't vote just what's good for me, but what's good for my community. What's good for the people I care about. You have got to be conscious of a lot of stuff because voting is a big responsibility. Even if my vote doesn't matter because of where I live. I'm a blue vote in a red state. My vote doesn't matter. Yeah, it sucks sometimes, but I'm still going to go vote and do it. I can't change things if I don't even vote. And if I don't vote, I'm not allowed to complain. That's what my dad always said. If you don't try and make things better, you can't complain that they're not better. All right, layer, new layer. And I need that one actually to be underneath all of that. Up or down? Basically how it works for my state is we tally up all the votes in the districts and then we get our total vote and then that decides whoever gets the majority we give all of our electoral votes to. Each state gets a certain number of votes. Personally, I think our electoral votes should be divided based off population percent votes. So, for example, if someone got 60% of the votes, they get 60% of our electoral votes, and the other 40% go to the other person. But instead, we have an all or nothing system. So even if someone gets 51% of the popular vote, they get 100% of the electoral vote, which I don't think is a very fair or equitable system. Or, you know, we live in the 21st century. One vote could be one vote. Smile. But some parties don't think they would win if they were in a system like that, which I think just means that they shouldn't win. Here, sharpen that a bit. Exactly. I wish my vote counted as much as somebody in Pennsylvania. There are swing states which actually fluctuate in which direction they vote for. Right, we take layer 6, make this just a little bigger, little more. No, we'll make it come down. And then we got to do the same thing again. So we got to take our big smudger tool. Smudge, smudge, smudge. Make it really big so I can get all the ribbon in one go. There we go. Then we grab this. We switch back to black and white. Grab white. Make it smaller. Take the opacity to about there. Throw some white in here. And then we take our burn tool. Make it bigger. Hit the inside of this curve. And then the whole thing once because it's farther back. Then we take the smudgulator and yo wabba ba 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 ba. Now it's kind of out of focus because it's farther back. Okay, that makes sense though with so few people. Your vote counts even more, if that makes sense. Like if you were in the UK, like in America, if you're in like the army or something, they do make sure you have the opportunity to vote, but it's not as big of a deal if one person doesn't vote. Here, we're gonna grab this brim. We can take advantage of where it got a little thin and give some more texture. Give a little texture to the brim. Throw a little one over here as well. Maybe even a little dot there and there. Ooh. How's that? Because this notch looks kind of intentional, but those little ones don't. And I like the difference that makes. Yeah, they scuff, just like me. The big notch is intentional because witches' hats always have that big notch in them. Personally, I think it's so when you're casting your big D&D spells, you use it to measure out a cone. That's my conspiracy theory as to why they had the big notch. You just line that up with what you want to blast, and it helps you more precisely aim. I like that conspiracy theory that I came up with. Well then personally I'd vote for the party that's more friendly to India. But that's just because I've been conditioned for my entire life to be like, China bad. I understand I've been propagandized too. That's my head canon, but I like calling it a conspiracy theory because that's funnier. Well, the way I set this up, you won't be able to see. I'm going to have to go doop, boop, boop, boop. Zoom out, select this, and slide everything up. And then I'll have to actually redo that back ribbon. Or zoom in, grab my eraser, make it big. Go here. Ooh. Oh, then yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I know I've been propagandized to be like, ooh, China's scary. So it's hard for me to separate out the what is true and what isn't necessarily. There it is. I was having a moment there, like, where is it? Where are you? Then we grab that one. Yep. We grab the smudge tool and we just. Nope, it's too big. It's too big. It's actually too big now. We need like this big. And then we just. Darn it. Zoom in. Z. A little bit bigger. Start up here. And then, wow. A little bigger still. No. I'm trying just to make it sweep and get a nicer, like, organic shape at the end. If I bring down the strength of the tool. All right, then we grab the eraser and we just smooth. Now it's like the end of a ribbon. Oh, you mean Monkey to Luffy? Why is my neck snapping repeatedly? VTube Studio, are you okay? Am I okay? Am I dead? I'm gonna redo this. I don't like it. Get my red. Slide this up to about 50. That's a good size. Monkey Man, Monkey to Luffy. I have the first 3 volumes of that, the manga. I picked it up at a garage sale and I've never read it. There we go. We can do something a little more interesting. And then what if we actually go and do a second layer that does something like that? Or like that. Then we'll take this eraser and we're just going to nip the end so we get a more satisfying shape. Oh, fair enough. I know some people have turned it though into like their regular routine. Like they'll come home, they'll watch an episode or two, and they've been doing that for years. And that's pretty cool that there's something that you can actually do that with. I was kind of the same way though. I was like, I don't have enough free time. Oh, you have a bone to pick with me? Am I getting canceled? Is it happening already? Couldn't have happened to anyone more deserving. Oh, yeah, you kind of came in the middle of the month. You don't. Oh, yeah, the first book is 40 hours. The second book is 20 hours. The third book is 60 hours. Every book after that averages about 40. But the entirety of the series is free to read on the. Man, my model's really unhappy. The entirety of the series is free to read, though. That's one of the big reasons why I always recommend it. Because if you ever need something to read, but you're a little short on money, it's great. I'm not finished with the current arc. I've got like 3 or 4 chapters left. I took a little break to let the current arc finish so I could read it in one go. Opacity. Come in. But you'll be able to help vote or even recommend for next month's book club book. Personally, I believe someday the Wandering Inn will be talked about in the same sentence as J.R. Tolkien. Or, yeah, Tolkien. I think it deserves a place right alongside Lord of the Rings for its world building. The first volume, I realized, though, lacks so much of it. It is really like bittersweet for me though, reading that first book and be like, oh no, that person's dead. That person's double dead. We thought we saved him, but then he died again later. Oh yes. If you are, I don't believe the audiobook is the rewrite. The first book was completely rewritten at one point. which that version you do have to pay for, which I think is fair. It was a lot of work on top of what they were already doing. Because she'll just be like, smile, I wrote 40,000 words this week. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that ribbon. Oh, it turned out perfect. Oh, baby. That makes me happy. But here's how in-depth that series gets. There are currently 14 audiobooks, maybe 15 now. One of them doesn't even have the main character in it. One doesn't even have Aaron Solstice in it. It's on a different continent. What if I push? Like, it takes a lot of work to make a story that can survive without its main character. The Realm of the Elderlings. I don't know that one. All right, so next we're going to need to do 2 bits. How am I going to do this? I need to make a little chain. Let's see, we're going to start with a nice gray. Closer to silver. Shift blue and bring in just a little color. Oh, heck yeah. What I love in The Wandering Inn is they'll also drop like big details about the world, which sometimes will come up later. Just give me this rough shape. Then I take my burn tool again. And this time I'm going to need it really small. So I need a what? 3 times. There, that gives it a nice color. Then I need to make it really small so I can hit the other side and get into those corners. Man, I forgot just how much fun doing painting stuff like this is. I used to do it a lot when I was in school. Just for fun. Yeah, that's the one thing that throws me off in the series is when she shifts to doing just when Pirate Abba, the author, shifts to doing a lot of prose. Because that's just not what I normally read. Her prose are undoubtedly good. They're just not what I normally go for in a series. It took me about a year to catch up, though. And I was unemployed for a good chunk of that. So I was just I was just mowing down the books. When I first started reading the series, there was only what amounts to the first 2 books. And I was still in school back then. She's been writing it for a very long time. Again, the author will casually be like, whoops, I wrote 40,000 words this week. She's gotten better about not pushing too far. Because that's how you get yourself all burnt out. I know, it is an epic. Now I need a similarly small brush with opacity. Then I gotta really zoom in. We're doing pixel art here. We're hitting on the pixel level. Then we want to take our eraser. It's changing? Oh, that'll be weird. But I'll be honest, I'll finish the series well before it becomes audiobooked. I actually plug it into this program called Voice Aloud Reader, which is a free program that was made to help people that are visually impaired with books. But I like it because I could just pick the new chapters, plug it in, and it would read it to me while I was working. I highly recommend it if you enjoy reading. Especially if you enjoy reading or listening to books while you work. Right now I do this. Which layer? Oh, I put it on the same layer as the ribbon. That's fine. I just have to lasso select it. Click this. Oh no, I put this on the wrong layer. Now I slide. Take this and bring it. No, I only want the one layer, damn it. I've read about a dozen books this year, or listened to, I should clarify. I've been really just in the mood for it lately. All right, now we need a new layer. Layer, new layer. Now I need my reference image. 1 second. I have to draw a bird skull. But what angle should I do it at? I've read the first 4 or 5 books of Mark of the Fool because I saw that as a web novel when I was in school and was like, oh, this got published? Hell yeah. Let's see. I need crow skull. My W key is still broken. Okay. 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 Plan. let's see here. I got to take this brush. I'm going to need black. We're going to bring up our brush size to 7. Opacity to 100. Why can't I draw? Is it broke? Did I break it? Oh, select, deselect. There we go. Control Z. I need my line art to work off of. So crows have this beak shape. But if I hook it just a little more, then go like this, then it comes up. You got the nose here, and it comes up. Big eye socket. Has more hollow shape here, so we want to fill all that in so I get an idea for it. Or do I want to have it more head on? If I did it head on, let's see, we would start with triangle. Nose shape. Go for it. What is your question? Oh, the long beaks had a bunch of clear, good-smelling herbs because they believed in miasma theory at the time, and they thought that the diseases were carried by bad smells. But it did actually help. You think I don't know why the plague doctors had the masks? I too was edgy and young once. I just realized I have requested that Miss Katia also draw a crow's skull. She is going to hate me. Katia is the person that did the art for my model. Speaking of, Chotomate, I need to see if she has messaged me back with her initial sketch. Refresh. Nope, no message from her. Oh, and Miss Hannah, who I'm still waiting for my emotes from, probably be a little while yet. One second. She offered to do some other artwork stuff for me. We got like this shape of the bone here. With a line going straight down the middle where the skull is divided or joined together. So I don't like how this looks. I like how this looks more. But for framing, I'm going to want to flip that in the opposite direction. So first we're going to do is we're going to go like this. We're just going to delete that old one. select, deselect. Then we're going to grab this skull, this initial shape. Why can't I select? Select, deselect. Grab the skull. And we grab the skull, and we grab the skull. There's our issue. And I just want to flip it. Nope. Control. It's originally 183 by 165. Because then this will be on here. Select, deselect. So this is our initial line art. What we're going to want to do now, I got to keep looking back at this picture here. Is we're going to take this layer, we're going to set its opacity to 10. Then we're going to refine this shape because this is something I want to do well. Which means I need my brush and I need it even smaller. Then we need a layer, new layer, layer 8. So we want to trace the outermost edge here. I want to hook it a little bit, make it look a little meaner. I don't like that line. Oh. Yeah, although plague doctors, though, weren't right about miasma theory and how that stuff worked, that did increase like social distancing and stuff as an unintended side effect. Partly because no one wanted to get close to the people that dealt with the plague. It's not too late. I could be a plague doctor for Halloween. The entire nude model of my base would be useless. All right, so this is our new line art. So then we got this nose shape here. Then we take the eraser, make it smaller, and just round this here. Oh, yeah, I don't know who thought a white well, I get why a white coat is a good idea, but it's not a good idea. Because white so clearly shows like when it has been soiled. Right, so it's a big ball shape next. Big ball that is about the same size as the beak. So from here to here, it means to about here would be the back of the skull. About here. I mean, it makes sense. Just because something's been done for a long time doesn't mean it's popular. Then we want to arc this up. One of the most important lessons I learned back in when I was taking art courses in school, this was back in high school, was how to copy shapes. It's the basis for learning everything in art. Oh, I never even thought about that. But yeah, people learn to be like, oh, that means a doctor. If they don't necessarily have good opinion on doctor or they have trauma from work from health issues in past. Here, let's redo this line and connect it through. Then we do it like this. Then we grab our eraser. We pull that off. We take that off. We smooth. None of these lines will actually be present come the end. But I need the like shape to be able to work with it. Pull there. This is a big negative space. Ugh. Then there's this triangle-y shape here. Weird that there's such a perfect triangle shape inside of the bird. Who put it there? Who done that? Needs to be a little taller still. Control Z. All right, and then it is like a valley there. It descends down, but it's not a hole. So if I were drawing the bird I would draw like this shape. But it actually drops down a lot more. All right, then I need to see the negative is just a circle right here. Everything else is sloping towards it. This is one horrifying looking bird at the moment. We have a vacuum back here. Oh, good night, Miss Leah. I hope you sleep well. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Everybody's real quiet today, but that's okay. I'm having fun drawing. All right, so now that I've done that, we no longer need this. All right, see you later. They also could have just left their stuff on. I'm not going to pressure board to be in or out. Using general chat. Borp. Get stereography so you can get stuff like this. Oh. If I actually read physical books, I might. It was nice to see Toxic again though today. I worried a little bit because I know moves are no fun. So you want the but I also read a lot of web novels which don't often have like good uh input options on stuff like that. Then so now I need layer, new layer. And now I need bone color. We want like a little yellow. Then we're going to start by just filling in this. No, I don't like that color. Slide that down. Then we take the eraser. Oh, I bounce between like 20 different books. I'll read like 2 chapters of Book of the Dead, and then I'll jump over and read a bit of like Living Forge, which I need to get back into. It was going well. The Book of the Dead. The Legend of Rand Italy Ghost Hound is another. It's quite the title. Not offhand, sorry. Go to bed. Go to bed. We can find stuff like that out another day. I appreciate you. Take the eraser and hit this triangle shape here. We'll have to do the beak separately. Let's see, light is here, so we want to do a quick switch, grab brush, make small, opacity there, do like a this, and then another bit there and there. Hello, Panda. We're doing art today. We made a hat. Because Miss Caddy is going to need a lot of reference material. How are you doing today? Grab my eraser, make it even smaller, and just really, really put some texture in there. Make the shape a bit more organic. Oh, well, good morning. Wakey, wakey. It's time for stream. That bitch went live as soon as I went live. It's so fucked up. Can't believe she went live and I'm not there. It's just so fucked up. Dio. All right, let's see. More textured spots right here. There's in any bit. There's a shallow here. And then here as well. This is going in pretty well, especially considering I'm using a computer mouse. I was just the right kind of stubborn when I was younger to learn how to do stuff without much. So with light hitting there, shadows would form and pool around here, which means I'd want like this, and then we bring another bit and we shadow there. This whole under jaw bit will be in shadow. Bring that forward for shadow. I need that smaller. Any big plans today, Panda, or do you just have to get ready for work? Poor little feller's gonna have to go to work when I'm already done with work for the day. And we take this brush and we're just gonna lighten here a bit. That's right, you're off all week. I forgot. Congratulations. No, you got to veg out. You got to be your worst self all week. Right now I need this. Instead of white, we need a near black. Oh. Then we take the eraser and just sharpen those spots. Take this brush. Make it even smaller. I need like individual pixels here. And out here on vacation doing stuff I won't even do when I'm not on vacation. Making me look bad. This is so fucked up. So fucked up, Dio. Then we take this fill bucket and we... That looks terrible. We'll have to go around. Oh no! I was on the wrong layer. Ah! I gotta do that all again. This is why you should label your layers, kids. I'll never do it. I'll never learn. You can't make me. Oh, your brother's moving in? Is that a good kind of moving in? Or is that an oh no kind of moving in? Do you get along with your brother? There. Now I can just come in with the brush a little smaller and clean that where the fill bucket didn't want to work. Oh, that's good. Oh, Was he just in a situation where he needed somewhere to go, somewhere to stay? Did he have 5 star? Were the police chasing him with 5 stars and he needed a place to lay low? I see. I see. Uh, is it just me or am I cooking? Am I cooking? Is it burnt? I can't tell. I'm so bad at looking at anything I make objectively. Oh, I see. Well, it's good that you're able to help them out. Grab my white. Then we're going to go here and we're going to put our accent, or not, our opposing tone. I put opposing tone there. Let's see where else needs shading. Look at reference. Look at reference. Little bit right in here. So we want to grab burn tool, make it smaller. Yeah, that needed that. Then we take this brush and we put a little opposing tone again. And then we eraser in here so we don't leave anything behind. Then I want this very small. Put a ridge here. Here. All right, now we change its art style. Are you ready? Now we do the real, now we smudge. Control Z. I could just do that. It's too fast. I'd actually want it more facing the camera, but this is a lot easier to draw. And the way it crosses, I think, makes for good composition. But we leave a big void here. What if 350, 278, there we go. Then we just select. No, I want to deselect. We did it. This is the basic idea for my hat. I really like how that turned out. It's got just the right amount of shading that when you zoom out, it looks good. But this is why I call it painting. It's a real push and pull. File, export as PNG. Hat. For G. There we go. Wow, stretch time. Ah. What time is it? I can't see my clock. It is 2:40. That took us about an hour and a half to make hat. And skulls are a horrifying thing to learn to draw. Because they got so many nooks and crevices and valleys and cracks. The real question is, do I want it to be a chain? A little silver chain, I think, is nice. But would it be better with a... The ribbon should be on the other side. The ribbon should be on the other side. Let's see. Ribbon, where are you? Where are you? We're going to take this. We got to make sure we don't hit the chain because I accidentally did the chain on the same layer. Then we go like this. Right click. No. 501 by 499. All right, so we gotta control. I gotta zoom out a little bit so I have the, or I can just do that. Hold control 501. That's good. Oh, but do I want to go in the other? No, it frames good like this. And it passes behind the notch. That's a little more impressive, I feel like. Now I can deselect. There we go. We probably won't even see this part of it when I'm actually wearing the hat. File, export as PNG. Save. New project number 9. Now, let me send that over to Miss Katia. The hat. There we go. I'm glad. now the real question is, what do we paint next? Because I did a dink-a-donk, so now when people follow, instead of that old signboard, it'll be that bell. It's all stuff I put in the Discord. The little piece of candy for the channel points, the coffee cup for your sub badge, and the bell for the new follow notification. Wait. Oh, you can't see it when I close it. Turn this off. Turn that off. File, save as, PNG, save, PNG number 10. Close all that stuff for a moment. It's going to freak out. Don't you worry your sweet little head. Then I close that. Then I go to Steam. I open VTube Studios source code. 1 second. 1 second. I'm doing something. Browse local files. Data. Resources. No. Assets. Items. Then I bring this into items. I close that. I go to VTube Studio. I click. Oh, I'm cooking. Is it burnt? Is it burnt? Hat. There we go. I have hat. Aren't I fabulous? I'm cooking. Look, I got hat. I'm a proper witch. Let's go gaming. The silliness aside, though, I could put it in the background. The grand. This whole witching thing, this cursing thing, it's not been going too well. I just cursed this young man to be a beast until he found true love. And the next thing I know, he's coming back into my hut with this cute young lady, and she's demanding I turn him back. What I can do, though, is this. Shrink it down. Invert it. And put it in the background. Here, I'll set it on the table. My hat is waiting on the table for me. Who knows? Maybe someday my stuff will be so filled with random malarkey, it'll really be mine. At least until I get my whole brand new background. Oh no, it doesn't match. The lighting doesn't match. It doesn't match. There. That's better. Yeah, but other than that hat, now that I made piece of candy. I found this artist named Lycos who used to be a streamer. Yeah, it's your new channel points thing. Your coffee cup, which is your sub badge. I don't know what to do to make it different as time goes on. And then where did I put the dinkle donker? I'll grab it off Discord. I shared it with my friend. Save image, desktop, new project 8. Ignore my naming scheme and the spell, which you'll see whenever somebody follows. Although actually, if I just made that text only and always had the bell right there in the corner. Chotto mate, chotto chotto chotto. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't know how to make the cup fancier without just doing a whole new art was the thing. Yeah, we got the dink donk. We can dink our donks now. Let's Control C that, go to home and Control V to bring it over. Then we go back to gaming, we grab our hat and do the same thing, bring it over. A leaf biscuit, different color cup. Ooh, I like the way you think. 1 second, let's see if I can get into the old file or if it'll make me start over. Let's see, open, go to desktop. I should have saved the layers. There should be a .zip. Where are you? One second. I know I have it here. Did I accidentally bin it? Oh, it should still be my downloads folder, actually. Full download history. We grab new project zip, put it there. Then we go here, we go file, open. All right, it opened all the layers as separate files. Ha! Let's see if I Control C, click here, Control V. I have to reassemble the coffee cup. Here, I'll share screen again now. Go to the gaming page. Here, this needs to go back to be just in front of the background. There we go. But we'll keep the bell in front. But we'll hide it for right now because it'll mess up. All right, do that. So this pixel art is just what I was able to make for Coffee Cup to use as my base art. We can close that. Then we go here and we Control C. We go here, we Control V. No, Z. Click, Control C. Click, Control V. This goes here underneath the smoke, the steam. なるほど。なるほどね. See, this is the cup without coffee in it. It looks a little silly. Control C. Then we Control V. It goes right here under the coffee. See? Layers. Like an onion. And here's the plate. I cooked on this plate. I tell you what. Control C. I really like how the plate look. This is a layer I don't need. Don't need. Keep that open. All right. So we could do latte art. We could do latte art. And it could be the number. It could be how long you've been here. I won't have to do anything then. It'll be really easy. Someday I'll get an artist to do like a better version of it, maybe. But this, I think, will work for a long time. Just one of those, if I have a lot of money, of course, I'm going to hire more artists. So then if I just grab a eraser, but there's not really enough room to do much. We do a 1. And then what if we go like, kind of like this? To make it a little more interesting to look at. Yeah, baby. That's it. Let's go gaming. But then I'd have to shade it all. Plus, I don't want people to feel like, oh, I'm all jealous because they've been here so long that they get cute picture. Okay, streamer hates me because I don't get cute picture. All right, so now I need to open on different tabs so you can't see my Twitch stuff. Oh, like you've just been drinking a lot. Well, if I wanted to do that, what I could do... Chotto. Is bring this in, the original cup, slide it behind everything else, take that, I said behind everything else. That doesn't quite work. Buh. I just want to select the layer I'm clicking. Make it a bit smaller. That doesn't quite work. So 1 second. Delete that layer. That doesn't work. What I instead need to do is select this layer and this layer. Control C, Control V. Then we take the copies over to here, merge these layers, bring out the black, take this, set its opacity down so it looks like a shadow in an empty cup. Then we grab the eraser and we bring it down because the shadow wouldn't hit all the way. Then we take these two and we merge them, slide it behind everything else, click this, make it smaller. There's one empty cup. Which means I should change that 1 to a 2. And we take this and we just buh, 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 buh. Two. All right. So if I then go into twitch.television, go to subscriber badges, I need a 72 by 72, 36 by 36, and an 18 by 18. So then we're going to go back into this file, export as PNG. Go here, change the canvas size. I need this to be 72. That doesn't actually change anything for us, but it makes it so Twitch would be happy. So now we can do file, export as PNG, 2-month cup. Save. File, export as PNG. Then we cut that in half to 36. We chain those together so it changes the other. Save. Export as PNG 18. Save. Then I go over to Twitch and I just drag and drop those in. All right, then we upload. I confirm that I own those because I made those. And then we do that again. You're so smart, Panda. I appreciate you giving me this idea. Then we control C, we control V. We select the new one. We move it over to here and make it a little smaller. And let's actually do a blending option. Color overlay. Make it just a little darker. Not that much darker. 7% darker. Not enough to really even notice, probably. File, export as PNG, 3-month cup, 72. Then we file lather, rinse, repeat for the other two sizes. Oh, I feel so professional. I feel so professional. $18. Save. This is why Panda makes all the big money. Upload. You can't even see the latte art on it. That's too bad. This is why you make the big money. You're smart. So smart. The smartest. Control C, Control V. And we. Okay. No, that doesn't work. I don't know. You gave me a good idea. That makes you fairly smart. We'll have to redo the other one in a moment. Then we grab the eraser. There we go. I'm not saying anything that ain't true. File, export as PNG. Set it to 72. 3-month cup. Save. Oh no, it's a 6-month cup. Oh well, it'll be fine. 36. No, I think it's funnier if it just keeps adding. And we can always change them later. But at least for now, with what I've got. Oh, not export layer file. Export as PNG 18. Then we go here. We grab this one, and this one. All right. Yep. There we go. And I think that'll do for the moment. Wait, what? How many people like that? None. It's a lie. It's a lie. Nobody liked my post, right? Right? 3 people. 7. According to this, 9 people liked my post. But according to the other thing, no one liked it. That's weird. It'd be cool though if that many people actually came over from it, but I don't feel like that's how that ended up working. I shouldn't look at numbers, especially not on stream, but I'm always curious to see how many people actually look at the stuff I post. Yeah, the blue sky, it said I got 9 likes on the going live tweet, which is a lot. But then when I go to the going live tweet, there's only 3 likes on it. Wow. Now what? We got half a year worth of sub badges. I won't have to art ever again. Because if I'm still doing this in another half a year, I'm going to be making a fortune and hire an artist to do the rest. I was crooked. I've been crooked for I don't know how long. Huzzah! Huzzah! I love that emote. Well, now what do we do? Now what? I don't know what to do now. What do you want me to draw next, chat? Her. Deep contemplation. You guys want like some food? We could draw some food. I could take a really short break, start some food, then draw some food while I wait for food. All right. We'll go break screen for like 2-3 minutes. I'll put a chicken sandwich in the air fryer. That'll be done in like 10 minutes then. Okay. I'll make you breakfast. Just you wait. am back. I am back. Now I have the biggest question. So I put in 2 chicken sandwiches, but I only have one nice wheat bun left. Do I have the nice wheat bun with the first sandwich when I'm hungry and will enjoy it the most? Or do I have it on the second sandwich so I can end the meal on the highest possible note? Oh, this is such a hard decision. I'm trying to ignore the Ariel in the corner. I see her, she is live, and I don't know what to do. I want to watch Ari, but I want to stream. I want to do so much. Genius. Use the bottom half of the wheat bun on one and the top half of the wheat bun on the other. Ha ha! That feels like a psychopath thing to do when I'm going to do it. Now remind me, in 10 minutes, I have food and it is done. I will forget I put it in the air fryer and wonder why I'm so hungry. I had a couple slices of pizza before I left work, so I wasn't that hungry when I got done with work. I would do it, but all the sauces make it too slippy slidey. I've tried that before. All right, we'll go back to gaming. Let's go gaming. Okay, we're gonna go file. We're gonna go new. FB YouTube thumbnail. Oh, noted. What do you want, cat? Huh? We'll take the Instagram one. Turn that off. Layer. No layer. Layer. I hardly know her. Yada da 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 da. Woo! All right, enjoy your shower. I hope it's nice and warm. Okay, I gotta make panda breakfast. I gotta do it, chat. High speed breakfast making. First, I need circle. Don't fill, just stroke it. There, about that tall. Then we go like this to here and to here. It's all crooked. All crooked. This is fucked up. Okay, there's our plate. Then we go layer, new layer. Then we grab a nice warm off-white. We make this big. Or actually, if instead I do this inside the circle, then I go here and then I click this and then I do that circle. We've made circle. There is our plate. Now we shade the plate. So to shade the plate, we need our burn tool. My beloved. We trace our circle. The a boba. Feels a boba, man. Circle. Chat. Cat face. I can't believe they won't cat face for me. This is fucked up. This is so fucked up. Can't believe they hate me. Can't believe they despise me and everything I stand for. Uh, Edit, step forward. Bring that down. This one. If instead I go like this, because that looked bad. And we select that layer. Then we go here and use the burn tool. I think it'll only fill in that point. What if I smudge tool? Select, deselect. All right. So our problem with this circle, one second, with this circle is it's not thick enough. The number one way to make circle thicker, deselect, is usually just to hit it with one of these. That's not an option though. Can I edit it? Yes. 6.8 pixels is perfect. Then we do this. Then we click here. We turn that off. Oh, there's the ding. My food is ready already. I'm lost. I'm lost in the sauce. Select, deselect. That looks terrible. I don't know why that line exists there. We got to pick that. We're going to go to this. We're going to highlight all of it. Then we're going to go to this layer. We're going to hide that. Then we're going to use fill tool and fill that. Then we want to take big smudge tool. Big enough to cover the whole plate. They don't make them that big anymore. Wait. Select, deselect. Wait, what if I make this smaller? And then we... Nope, not that one. This one. And we instead push these up a little bit. Ooh, Buh. Take this. Then we take some more smudulation. Rain eye smudulation. Yep, make that fade. Make that fade. Get that low taper fade. What if Germa had a low taper fade? Wait, then we get this outside circle, which no longer even fits it. So let's move that to fit. No, I want this layer. Not both layers. Just the one, damn it. How do I lock you? I'll hide you. All right, so then we go like this, highlight everything, go here, and then wow, that crisps it right up. It's crispy now. Crisp and clean, no caffeine. Then we take our burn tool and we come right. Select, deselect. I need to get closer. Then we take our smudge tool one more time and we just make this plate look perfect. Perfect. Look at that. Now that's what I call a plate. Now to cover most of it. That's pretty much how I made the saucer though for a boba. Brain not working. Brain help. Brain brain the sub badge. That's it. I remembered so good. Crisp and clean, no caffeine. Then these layers are now worthless. Absolutely worthless. Useless. Now we need bread. Get like a nice wheat bread. So what we need is a rectangle, but not like a really consistent one. Oh, layer, new layer. Select, deselect. Not brown enough. What hex code is brown? That works. How big is a sandwich? What is in a sandwich? What is a sandwich? All these questions and more. No. Closer to that, maybe? But is that too close in color? Then I need a different brush. Here, let's grab the burn tool. And let's cook this sandwich. Then we get big smudge tool and we lost a little too much focus. There we go. There, toasted sandwich. Then we go layer, new layer. Now we need green. You won't see most of that, so it should be fine, I think. Now we need green. Not that shade of green. Put some funny green stuff on your sandwich. It's a little too fuzzy. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure this fuzzy green stuff is fine and good for you. Don't worry, Panda. You'll eat it, right? You wouldn't make me sad and not eat the food I'm working so hard on. I don't know what lettuce looks like. I don't eat it. But it's just leaves, right? It's just like leaves in it. All right. Then I want to take the eraser, get the textured bit, up the size, and just like texture this a bit. There, get that. Don't too much like that. Then what we really need is the burnolator. We got to toast your lettuce. Uh, uh, what? 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 And then we got to inconsistent it a bit by just putting a lot of dots in there. Then we take your big smudgulator. This is what happens when I work without any reference material. I'm sure it's fine. Look, doesn't that look tasty? Why can I hear you saying boy failure in the background? Why can I hear that in the background? Why do I hear Boar laughing at me? What's going on? Wait. What do you mean? This is perfectly tasty good stuff. Too thick. Big, thick cut of tomato. And then we'll do another one over here. And one in the middle at like an angle. So then we take our burn tool. First. Oh no. Undo. Layer, new layer. This way we can take off the tomato. If you really don't want the tomato, we can take it off. He said no pickle. He said no pickle. Poor little guy didn't want no pickle. Then we take our burn tool and we go like this. Tomato. And then they got like some spots. They got like some weird looking spots and like dark patches. So you take this dark stuff and we go in the middle with it. I don't know what a tomato look like. I don't eat those either if I can help it. Then we do this, but we make it a bit more yellow, bit more yellow, bit less yellow. That kind of yellow, maybe. I never said it would be a good sandwich. I didn't know what they were made of, so I just took these cuts of meat and I put some yellow bugs in them. Uh, all right, then we grab our big smudgulator. And we just take it out of focus. And now your tomatoes look fine, right? Right? Those are probably fine. You'll probably live if you eat them. Probably. They probably won't kill you. Now we need pink. Pinker. Not that shade of pink, like a skin pink. More pink. We we probably won't kill Panda with this sandwich. Probably. Layer, new layer, select, deselect. We're going to start up here, actually. With a big, thick, juicy piece of ham. Then we're going to take this eraser. Nope, we need a hard eraser. And then this needs color shifted and brought up. So you get like weird casing that slices of ham have. And you come in there and you just do a little bit of a spiral that then follows. And then you take your eraser and you trim. Then you make it really small and we'll put a cavity in the middle where it's like not. And then we go like this. We select it. We move it down onto our sandwich. We make it a bit bigger. We make a copy. We make a copy. And then we go like this and highlight just the area we want to keep. Select, inverse, delete. Then we take our smudgulator and wait, first we layer 8. Merge layers. Merge layers. Then we take the smudgulator, Control Z, select, deselect. We smudge up our ham a good bit. There, now it looks like you got little rolls of ham on there. See? It just kind of fades away. And we grab our eraser and we're just going to nip these tips off here. Keep it sitting on your sandwich nice and good. We're going to select. We're going to actually stretch it a little bit this way and make our eraser bigger so we get those corners. Also want that to go up just a little bit so you can still see the tomatoes. Or do we bring the tomatoes down? We got to make Panda a Scooby-Doo size sandwich. Now, Control C, Control V. Put it behind. I just want to move this northly. Now I want to go with a color correct layer. Color overlay. We're going to go here and change the color to be like a tan. Now let's see if this works. Now you have ham on your sandwich. I just have to go in and put back in the casing bit, which I will shift more to a brown. Take my brush, go in there and just feather in. Oh, I gotta do that on a new layer. Layer, new layer. Just feather this in. Then we go and we smudge that all up nice and good so you can't tell it wasn't even originally part of that. Then we select these two and we merge them. Wait. Flatten image. Nope. Yeah, I won't be able to actually do that. What I have to do is instead, when I do anything with these, I have to select both. Then you can, whoop. Nope. This one. I just want to not have things highlighted all at once. Everywhere, all the time, all at once. Big sandwich. One of them deli sandwiches. You know they love you when they put on the nice stuff. Hide that. I want all that to move down a bit more. Lettuce, tomato. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Take the eraser and get that bit of factoring here at the bottom. You know that rolled deli meats, those are the best. You know that, right? I hope you know that. Layer, new layer. All the way to the top. And then we go paint. Get a nice big brush. All right, then we grab this and we go. Then we then we take the smudgulator. Then we select this layer, and I actually want to make it just a little taller. Sandwich. It's a sandwich. Then we're actually going to Control C, Control V. Take that one. Move it backwards. This one. Perfect. Then between, so then we go layer, new layer. And we do like the bready bit. here just so I can see how much of it will show. So this needs to be in front with this, and this will actually need to be covered by this. Like that, I see now. So we take this, we grab our eraser, and we sharpen. Right, then we go to here. We want a very light brown. Like here's brown. Or we want like, yeah, and then we want to bring it over this way. Make it more yellow, maybe? Like a whole wheat. A whole wheat. Then we once again grab burn and we all right, burn. Then we give it a good shake. We shake it till it's bread-like. That's a sandwich. Now that, my friends, is a... Oh, you know what this sandwich needs? We need a layer, new layer. This sandwich needs a... Welcome back. I'm just putting the toothpick in your sandwich. I don't know how good this sandwich looks. I don't think it looked very good. Wet, slippery men in our area. Let's go. And then we're going to do a blending options color overlay. We're going to change this color to be more of a yellow. Boom. I have made my chatter of food. I would not recommend eating it. I don't know what I put on there, but that doesn't look like lettuce, and it sure as hell don't look like tomato. I think there's bugs in it or something. Which, like, if you need the extra protein, good on you. We'll do it, babe. All right. File. Export as PNG. Save. Grab Discord. Oh, everybody's sharing art. That's awesome. New project 11. Food. It is in the Discord. You better hurry or Boar will steal your sandwich, probably. They're a growing lad. Huzzah! I'll be honest, the only part I feel like I cooked on was the plate. He can have it. He's a growing boy. He's a teenage boy. They just rip through food. You think you have food, then you open the fridge and it's all gone. We're going to close that now, though. Leave. Me over here with sending my model mama the art I did of my hat and praying for praise. I forgot about my food. It's been done for a bit. Shysta. I will be back in a moment. Let me eat. Let me eat. I'm silly. Too silly. I have ADHD. I made food and then forgot about it. Be right back. And she was playing it with Ari, and I can't watch. Ari, Giga, Zentrea, Amelie, all the loud women, and I can't watch. I'm gonna make fucking crash out. No, I can't. I gotta be streamer. I gotta streamalize. I gotta caramelize the cats. It's collab though. I don't worry too much about collab. Because the vibes just aren't quite as good. Still can't believe JD Vance cast vampiric touch on the Pope. That's so messed up. I would have thought he had necrotic resistance from his class. Come on, let me make one joke. I didn't even make that joke. I stole it from my friend. It's a shame, though. I did like that Pope. Maybe they should have like a not 80-year-old Pope, though. I mean, that way they're not like every 10 years, like, oh, this one's expired. We need a new one. Yeah, they do. We love old men. We all love old men, and we love hags. He was just a generally nice guy from everything I saw about him. I'm sure there's plenty of areas where he wasn't perfect, but he's a person. I know I was watching some Hassan yesterday, and it was talking about how like he had opinions on Palestine, and they were kind of good opinions. And that's all the more I'll say because that is a very divisive issue, and I don't want the IDF to come busting through my door. I watch the news. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to argue against that stuff. I would like to live. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's a lot of the stuff that I really liked about what he did. I wonder if can you if I put this into my bell into live 2D cubism, could I make it ring? Could I do that? I could animate it, and the way I did the layers, it should stay together and move nicely. Oh my god. Was a man ever meant to have such power? I know, that's what I'm thinking. No, it could dink donk every time somebody follows. Oh, let me. No, I don't like the sandwich enough to put it in the background. The hat I cooked for. The bell I cooked for, but the sandwich, only the plate's very good in my opinion. I have to keep practicing. I want it to dink donk now. I want that. I desire the dink donks as a treat. I could idle animate the ribbon to just be swaying a little bit. Or, assuming the audio output from the one second, from the alert is on a separate channel that is captured in OBS, not somehow sent straight into my Twitch because I don't know how it works. I could use an audio gate reactive to change from a static image to a GIF. The ribbon would then need to be on its own layer, though. Which means I'd probably have to remake it. Or just cut it out. Because I don't have all the layers of the bed anymore. It's all one thing. I didn't save the layers. I'm thinking. Man, making me lean back to drink like that. Oh, Joe Cat is live too. All the cool people are live today. All of them, and you're over here. I appreciate that even more. I haven't missed anything, right? Stream manager alert. Yeah, I set up my alerts through Twitch, not Stream Elements. That's why I got confused there for a moment, I think. I can't remember, because I got real mad at Stream Elements because it kept breaking stuff. Probably because I just didn't know what I was doing. So I uninstalled Stream Elements and just streamed exclusively with OBS instead of OBS with the Stream Elements plugin. Because I know OBS, I used it before. Could I take my VTuber model, separate all 180 layers, remake them in Photoshop in my style, reassemble them, and then animate that? And then rig that to make me a completely different art style. Oh no. I'm not sleeping for a while if I do that. No. I could, but should I? Please tell me I shouldn't. There's a reason it took my model mama a couple months to make my model, even without rigging. But then again, if I just took each layer, remade them, kept them the same size, and just slotted them back in, I wouldn't have to re-rig. I would still need to buy the program again, though. That's the only drawback. I would have to buy the program. Oh no, I'm not going to have time for a long time, but I'm so doing that. I'm fucking cooking with this. Let's just hope it don't end up burnt. That's gonna be like that's gonna be like a year-long background project, and I'll have to buy Photoshop or get my tablet back. But if I get it on my tablet, I won't be able to stream it because it's an iPad, and iPad's not compatible with anything. Bah! No, why did I buy an iPad? I bought an iPad because I wanted to draw. That's why I bought an iPad. But why did I do it? How would I connect my iPad to my computer to screen capture what's happening on the iPad? I don't know how to do that. Would I need a cord? Is there a screen cap program I could do? Would I need to live stream what's happening on the iPad to a secret Twitch channel, then screen capture that Twitch channel? I think it's a Pro. It's a nice one. It was expensive. No, I'm not on Mac. I hate Mac. I hate it. 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 I had to use it all through school and it sucks. It frickin' sucks. That sounds about right. A bit less, but it was also like 7 years ago that I bought it. I'll have to go get it. I think my sister left it at my parents' place. I already need a monitor. I can't buy more equipment right now. It would be tricky. I think I set up a screen cap program, live stream the screen cap, then grab that live stream, screen capture that, and put it on my stream. It would have quite the delay. I'm going to go down to like the Menard, or not the Menards, the Goodwill and see if they got any used ones. Or I could use my TV. If I get just a long enough cord, I could send my chat to the TV. Exactly. I don't even use it for television anymore. My living room is going to be a mess of wires. I just won't use that side of the room. But maybe then that means I need a bigger TV so I can more easily read you guys. Yeah. I like this idea. I like it a lot. Yeah, I haven't heard from Mr. Lycos in a while. Like almost 2 weeks. I hope he's working hard. Let's see. Confirmed April 10th. When was payment sent? A while ago. Like 3 weeks ago. 2 to 3 weeks ago. I'm always nervous. I paid in full. Yeah, they're the one I commissioned for a new background. I told them I wanted it by October at the absolute latest for when I have the new outfit. But I'd rather it sooner, of course. They live on literally the opposite side of the world. So it is a 12-hour time difference between the two of us. Oh no. I'm actually an artist, I say in your chat. I could do that for you, Smile. Oh, the scammers are so bad. If you've even made your Twitter account already, you're already probably getting slammed by the scammers. No, I'm just quoting the scammers. I couldn't make your background. It wouldn't be good enough. You deserve the bestest. Yeah, they're always in the DMs, but you want the DMs open because what if someone's like, I will give you $5 to talk about my game? No, we're like, $5 is $5, man. Like, I've been in small streams and like the devs for like smaller games stop by and like, hey, do you want 2 like codes to give away to your chat? Yeah, it'd be so cool. Someday. It's like, do I approach people for collab? What do I do? How do I collab? How do I streamer? What do I do? I don't know. You'll collab with me, right, Panda? Someday, once you get your stuff going and you get settled into your streamulating. Hell yeah. I made a friend. Let's not explain the hat to anyone, though, and ignore when people ask about it. I think it'll be funny. I think that'll be funny. Lycos has a really nice, though, sketchy style. It's really pretty. And that's why I ended up choosing to commission them. Or at least that was the interior background that they did. They're actually a former VTuber, though. They graduated. I'm trying to, but I also don't want to appear, thirsty. I don't want it to seem like I'm more like, hey DK, I need a collab, but I need a favor though. I don't want to be a coattail rider, I want to be chill as fuck. I just want to be chill as fuck. Just a chill little man. Yeah. I think Papa's the only raid that I've raided into that I got more than 1 follower from. And that's if the streamer remembers to shout out. I mean, they don't have to, obviously. Ooh. Get shot on. Fucking robots. Yeah. I mean, that's all you really can do. Oh, Ganon doing art? I scratched my nose in a butt and died. There were no survivors. I need to keep an eye out for Arya. She seems very nice, and she's a smaller streamer. She was doing stuff with DK, and then we got to chat a little bit, and she seemed very nice, and she followed me. And I've decided she'll be my rival because she also has a cafe. I need an anime rival. Well, first rival is Ghoulie, and once I defeat Ghoulie, Ari raided into Ray. Ari ended stream. This is so fucked up. Now who am I going to raid? Yeah, they seemed really cool. But I am at the stage in my life where I'm like, but how friend work? Grimly. I was actually thinking of Mr. Dollar Store Panda, Heavenly Father. Katie? That's someone I know. Show more. I want it to be someone I already follow. Gannon's doing selfish art, so they won't be doing me today. Sag. Yeah, how about we go say hello to Mr. Dad? And I will be back tomorrow and then every day for like the next 2 weeks. I almost started typing Celestial Dad. Heavenly Father. His raid settings do not allow me to raid. So you hate me. This is so fucked up. This is so fucked up, Dio. I'm just a little guy that wants to go over and see a cool man. I said raid Heavenly Father, damn it, you cannot stop me. This is so fucked up. Joe Cat might be good. What are they doing today? There's that Katie you were talking about. I do follow them. Joe. Wait, what? Oh, when was the last time I raided Papa Mutt? Papa's community is so nice. Let's see. Rated. Let's raid Papa Mutt. Actually, I'd like to test something. Can you do /raid to raid into somebody? Do moderators have that power? We're experimenting. We're learning. Nope. There we go. That's right. I'm going to get to stream for 2 weeks straight and it's going to be awesome. No break days. Who needs breaks? Streaming's been good for my mental health. I don't know what all these people been complaining about. I am more powerful than ever before. Raid message. Help. We made so many cups of coffee. Yes. Pretty soon we'll have our own little emote to go with that. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have our own emotes. Buh. What do you mean you got me? What do you mean? No. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop, Panda. Panda, no. Oh, okay. I thought you were gifting me some sub or something. I was like, no. Bye.